How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into another video, and today is another movie review. You already know what it is. Originally, this was going to go out yesterday, the day that this is being recorded. Yesterday the day this was being recorded, but things get in the way. We have conflicts, so today we have a new review for you guys. And today we're reviewing a film that, if you watch my most anticipated for the rest of the year, this was in there. And this film did a complete 180 for me. Originally, wasn't looking forward to it, didn't want to see it, thought it was something that it actually wasn't. Watched the trailer again, completely 180'd. It became one of my most anticipated movies for the rest of the year. Today we're talking about The Green Knight. Very much looking forward to talking about this one because, spoiler alert, it's one of the best films of the year. Ooh, I'll give you that one quick off the top, but I'm going to start doing my reviews a little bit differently. I'm actually not going to make them as long. I'm going to make them a little shorter, just because you guys aren't watching them, so I can tell it's probably because of the runtime and things like that. So I think if I do shorter, more palatable reviews, you guys may watch. So we're still going to give you all the coverage and analysis, just not going to be 10 to 15 minutes long, maybe 6-7 minutes long. So I think without further ado, let's get into the review. This is the most beautiful film that you're going to see this year. There is no contest. This is it. The cinematography is absolutely incredible. The set designs are fantastic. Everything about this, shot-wise, and what you're seeing on the screen is the best of the year. No, there's going to be no competition to this. I think David Lowery's direction here is absolutely amazing. And again, it all comes down to the shot composition, the sequences, the way that he moves the camera, the way that you are just, it's such an immersive experience. And going into this, I think we kind of knew that was going to be the case. When you've seen the trailers, you've seen all of that, it looks like a beautiful film. But it really is. It is a beautiful film that you are immersed in. And I'm going to hit this point now. I was going to hit it later, but I'm going to hit it now. The sound design is incredible. Big props to the people that edited the sound here. It's just, this is an immersive experience that is set in an epic Arthurian tale. That's special. This isn't just a film. This is straight up art, and it's done very, very well. So if you're going looking for one of the best shot, best looking films of the year, this is it. Then we get into, some of the other stuff. Talked about David Lowery's direction, absolutely fantastic. The sound, the score. The score is amazing as well. All the sound involved is just very, very well done. But let's get into some of the other things. Dev Patel. This is best of career level stuff. I think this probably is the best performance of his career. He gives a very, I'd say, kind of intimate performance. He is this kind of drunk, beaten down, kind of want to be knight, kind of, related to the king type character, and he takes on this quest. And I think he really, the thing I love about this film so much is it looks at humanity, and it looks at how we view life and what is important in life. That's really kind of the themes of this film. Now, yes, it is set in a grand Arthurian, Knight of the Round Table going out to defeat this Green Knight type of tale. But when you look at the underlying themes, they are very intimate. They are very quaint about humanity and, like I said, how we want to live our lives in this world. And I think that Dev Patel's character, he's the driving force of that. He's the person we spend the most time with in this film, and he brings that kind of emotion. And we are going on this journey with him as he's trying to kind of really figure out, how does he want to live his life? What does he want in life? And that's something that I think really resonated with me, and I think it'll resonate with you too if you maybe are in a crossroads in your life and you want to figure out, hey, what do I want to do in my life? Dev Patel's character of Sir Gawain brings that, and it all comes down to that performance. Very, very well done. Best of career status, I would say. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I already talked a little bit about the intimate themes, but there is no doubt this is a grand epic of a film, because the tales of King Arthur and his knights on the Round Table are grand and epic, and they keep that here. The stakes are high. The language is very big and bold and grand, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. I love things about knights, medieval times. This was just a really great look at this story of Sir Gawain the Knight, and I really liked that. I did. I think it was great. But again, harkening back to what I said before, there is a very good balance here between that grandness of this Arthurian tale and the intimate themes of humanity, of life, of how you want to live your life, of what you are trying to get out of your life. And I think they balance those very well. There's a sequence in this film that does this perfectly. It takes a twist I didn't expect it to take. Y'all will understand once you see the film. I'm not going to spoil this spoiler-free review, but that really hit it home for me, because for a while it meanders. I'll hit my one negative right now. It meanders for a little bit. Now, I get they were trying to hit a lot of the points in the actual story itself, so I understand that, so I'm not going to dock it for that. I enjoyed the little side quest that he went on, but there comes a point in the movie where, and I was kind of struggling trying to figure out, what is this movie? What is it about? What are we trying to achieve here? What is the message that we're going to be taken home with? And something happens at the end of the movie that twists it on its head, and I was like, yep, I got it. So I really enjoyed that. I'm not going to spoil it because it's for you guys at home to go check out, but I really liked the way that they went about it. They made it grand and epic, but also kept it small and quaint and subtle, and that really resonated with me, and I think it'll resonate with you as well when you go see it. But yeah, I think that's kind of it with the review. I kind of hit everything that I wanted to say. I mean, I'll just kind of give my final thoughts. This is like I said, grand, epic Arthurian tale of a film that is also quaint and quiet, has its moments, and has really deep, cutting themes that are just under the radar, but if you really look and examine, you'll find them. You get a best of career level performance from Dev Patel, incredible direction from David Lowery, with some of the best cinematography, if not the best cinematography you're going to see all year, as well as some of the best sound and score that I have seen this year. And the only negative I have is it meanders a little bit, but in the grand scheme of the story, I don't think that is that big of a deal. But I think without further ado, let's get into the point breakdown. Got to pull it up on my phone. Sorry, I forgot. Here we go. The Green Knight. Entertainment, 13 out of 15. This was grand. It was bold. I enjoyed it. It had some action. Didn't have a lot of action. So if you're going to think it's going to be a lot of action, it's not. It's a lot of one guy meandering in the wilderness. But again, you don't go for the action. You go for the art. And this was art. Performance is 15 out of 15. Also got to shout out Alicia Vikander. She was very good in this as well. You also got Joel Edgerton in here. I mean, everyone in here gives really good performances. Obviously, I give it 15 out of 15. Writing, 15 out of 15. Again, it meandered for a little bit, but then when you hit that climax and when you figure out what this is really about, it all gets knocked back home. Direction, 10 out of 10. David Lowery. Whew, my God. Emotion, 9 out of 10. Cinematography, 10 out of 10. That's the easiest score I could have given this film. Absolutely beautiful. Sound, 5 out of 5. I think the sound design in here is actually incredible, what it's able to accomplish. Score, 5 out of 5. The score here really works. It does. I'll give pacing 4 out of 5. Knocked it a point because it meanders a little bit, but again, like I said, it's not going to be anything serious. Rewatchability, 5 out of 5, and an automatic 5 out of 5 points. It means if you did the math, I gave The Green Knight a 96 out of 100. Wow. This is a really good film, guys. Now, it's not for everyone. It is a slow burn. Walked out of the theater last night, and it was a packed theater, which I was very surprised about. I was like, why is everyone going to see The Green Knight? Which is great, but I was surprised because I'm just like, I don't really have the feeling a lot of people want to go see. I walked out and heard people say, what the heck was that? And I'm like, you didn't catch the themes. This is a slow burn. This film's not for everyone, but if you like, kind of indie art house type films, this is one of the best films of the year. It is in my top 5 of the year so far. I've only given 5 films so far 5 out of 5 stars this year. I think that's going to change. I'm going to see the Suicide Squad next week, so that might change. But for now, one of my favorite films of the year. You all should go check it out. And that is pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching this review. Trying to make them a bit shorter, trying to kind of flip them on their head. But again, I do appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Trying to get to 800 subscribers. We are almost there. We are less than 50 away, guys. We can do it. We can get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I legitimately believe that that is possible. I believe in you guys. Share the video with friends. If you have other film-loving friends, share the channel because we ain't going anywhere. We're just getting started. We are doing all of this awesome film content. But guys, that is pretty much it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.